Hello and welcome back. We are back. Hello to all those who are watching, those who are not, those who are just scrolling through videos, looking through comments, or just looking for a very spiritual video. Hello and welcome. You have found that spiritual video. Now this video will be also emotional. This will be the last one for the emotional parts, at least for today. I will upload another video after this one, but it will not be emotional. So yeah. Um, so first, I do want to tell you about one of the other types of Deadborn, at least the different types of humanity that they have, is this one is it's called a reflective Deadborn. That's the type of humanity trait that it has. Now, the reflective type of Deadborn, this type of humanity that it has, can be basically changed in any way at any time. I do not have this trait, but this type of Deadborn, or this type of humanity, it reflects on whatever a person does around them, mainly while they're growing up. Now, there are so little of these type of Deadborn because it is very rare for this type of Deadborn to come into the world. So yeah, this type of Deadborn basically acts and does and thinks like the people around him or her. And they'll take on anything that the people around them have done. The different types of acts, way of thought, or way of action. Now, it's so very rare for a Deadborn to have this type of humanity in them because it's basically a myth that this type of Deadborn even exists. And there has never been a record or knowledge of this type of Deadborn actually existing in the history of our kind. But yeah, it's just a myth that we made because this type of Deadborn is basically a mini version of everyone. So yeah. And also, this type of Deadborn will mainly take on the traits of the type of things that are considered evil or bad. This is the evil type of Deadborn because it mainly takes on all the traits of things that are not good or allowed or that should not be happening. So basically anything illegal, wrong to do to a person, or things that you shouldn't do in general, due to the things that it could do to the people around you, that's what this Deadborn takes on. And there's a whole entire other list of what what he will do if he sees it happening in his life, or if he knows about it. So, yeah, that's the reason why this type of Deadborn is either rare or just a legend slash myth, because this Deadborn has never been recorded in the history of our kind, or ever been seen, or ever been known to even exist. So yes, this is mainly a myth that we made because we thought it would be funny, but also a warning. So yeah. Oh, but um, the emotional things. Um, so when I was growing up, um, I had the reason why in one of my videos I said that you do not need a religion for this channel or any religion is welcome is because when I was growing up, I had Christianity shoved down my throat. I had that shoved down my throat so far, I grew a slight hatred for it. Slight. Now, I have never liked this religion. At least not while I was growing up because it was always shoved down my throat. But over time, it took me a while to actually gain a hatred for it. But I eventually only had two traits of what a Christian does not allow. But I'm not even going to explain these two traits because um, it, for me, this religion doesn't exist. And if anybody else can hear that, I can hear screaming coming from the wind or something outside, and it does not sound human. And it sounds like it's saying no in a very loud voice. Yeah, that's just weird. So, yeah, that's another thing that you'll be dealing with as a Deadborn. You'll be hearing crap that you don't have control over until you learn how to control the ability to transcend. Then you'll be able to control all your abilities at any time. But, yeah. Um, so, yeah. Uh, it doesn't make any sense why I had this religion shoved down my throat or why it was so forced on me and my brother and sister. But yeah, that's what we lived with. But it was heavily forced on me also, more than them. Because by the time I started getting into a higher age, they already fully believed in it. For me, I still didn't even go to church at that point until I got into this double digits, or at least some of the double digits. But yeah. Um, so yeah, like I said, this channel does not require a religion or belief. So it's up to you if you want to involve your religion in this channel. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. So goodbye. This has been The Light, talking to all of you.